You kids make me sick.
Oh, please, use my body to keep you alive.
Drugs. Often the introduction comes in the form of a goofball.
Paula, I may be a bitch, but I'll never be a butch.
No better than the girl who sells herself to a man. You're worse. And now, little Miss Bunny, she's in trouble, and she's all outraged.
I have a drug here, LSD. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Hi guys, let me turn this down. Give you a little sample of what we're doing today. Something completely different from anything I've ever done before. But I'm going to talk about some movies. And I'm doing this because there's a guy whose channel everyone should check out. His name is Branton Young. And he showed his collection of Something Weird videos. And I'm like, I collect those and I have more than you do. And he said, you should show them. So I'm going to show them. I have over 90. So I'm going to show them as quickly as I possibly can. But before I do, I thought I'd give you a little story of how this company started. I forget the guy's name, but he started recording movies in Los Angeles on late night TV and found that nobody showed him anywhere. So he decided to start selling copies, putting ads in magazines, and they sold. And eventually it turned into this little empire called Something Weird Video. And it's still going today. They put out all kinds of strange and bizarre things, but they're almost all exploitation sorts of movies. So, anyway, check out Brandon's channel, and here we go. I'm just going to run through these as fast as I can. No one order or anything here. They're just bam. This one is called This Stuff Will Kill Ya and The Year of the Yahoo. Usually there's 2 movies on a disc, or on a disc with tons of special features. They're generally over 3 hours long, which is what makes them really cool. Mondo Bizarro with Mondo Freudo. The Street of 1,000 Pleasures. I think this one does have another film on it, but it's Way Out Topless is the other film on that one. I'm just throwing these in a huge pile. Booby Trap and The Takers. Space Thing. Some of their earlier ones only have 1 movie on them. Unholy Matrimony and My Third Wife, George. The Wild Wild World of Jane Mansfield and The Labyrinth of Sex. Primitive Love and Mondo Bilardo. She Came on the Bus and The Sin Syndicate. The Naked Witch and Crypt of Dark Secrets. Dropped one. The Hard Road and Damaged Goods. This one's kind of cool. Kiss Me Quick and House on Bear Mountain. This one, I like this one. The Hook Generation and the Psychedelic Priest, which is what the background is behind me. That's the one in the player. The Erotic Adventures of Zorro. The Amazing Transplant. Just for the Hell of It and Blast Off Girls. The Dictator and Deep Jaws. Dirty Teenage Oh, this one's triple. Teenage Gang Debs and Teenage Strangler. Olga's House of Shame, Olga's Dance Hall Girls, and White Slaves in Chinatown. This one's really horrible. If you like really horrible movies, it's pretty good. Mantis in Lace. Lost, Lonely, and Vicious, and Jacktown. I just watched both of these. They're actually both pretty good movies. The Pig Keeper's Daughter and Sassy Sue. Sweet Georgia and County Hooker. Bango Wanga, The Wild Woman of Wango, and Virgin Sacrifice. Dr. Sex and Wanda. High School Big Shot, High School Caesar, and Date Bait, a triple feature. Just watched one of those too, High School Big Shot. Cinderella and the Golden Bra, and Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The Acid Eaters and Weed. The Beautiful, the Bloody, and the Bear, and Behind the Locked Door. Please Don't Eat My Mother. This is actually pretty funny. The Rotten Apple and Hollywood After Dark, starring Rue McClanahan of the Golden Girls. Girl in Trouble, A Good Time with a Bad Girl, and Bad Girls Do Cry. Satanist, The Devil's Math, and Cynthia, the Devil's Doll. Notorious Concubines. God Monster of Indian Flats. If you want to see a really horrible movie, this is the one to see right there. Sit in the Suburbs and The Swap. Check out that cover. Common Law Wife and Jenny, Wife, Child. They tend to do themes, if you haven't figured that out. Trader Horny. Enough said there. Evil Come, Evil Go, and Terror at Orgy Castle. Feast of Blood, famous movie. Flesh and Lace and Passion in Hot Hollows. The Girl from Sin and Henry's Night In. The Toy Box and Toys Are Not for Children. The Teaser and Frankie and Johnny Were Lovers. A Betty Page double feature, Varieties and Teaser Mania. There. This is a burlesque 2-disc set. Tempest Storm is on this, and pretty much worth the price of admission. Atomic War Bride and This Is Not a Test. This Is Not a Test is a really good movie. I like Atomic War Bride too, but This Is Not a Test is a great film. Day of the Nightmare, Scream of the Butterfly. The Defilers and Scum of the Earth. These are both really good movies, but you're going to want to take a shower after you watch them. Gonna feel dirty. Smell of Honey, A Taste of Brine. The Sweet Sickness and The Brick Dollhouse. And A Taste of Honey, A Smell of Brine is where the very beginning of this video comes from, that movie. You might want to shower after that one too. The Godson and Below the Belt. The Curious Dr. Hump. This is actually a fairly good movie as well. Chained Girls and Dominique Daughters of Lesbos, Fuego and the Female, Angels and Getting into Heaven. Angels is kind of a good, weird flick, but it's interesting. The Touch of Her Flesh, The Curse of Her Flesh, and The Kiss of Her Flesh. Death Curse of Tartu and Sting of Death. If you like your horror movies pretty bad, pretty low budget, there you go. Whoa. Notorious Daughter of Fanny Hill and The Head Mistress. Rent-A-Girl, The Aroused and Help-Wanted Female. Confessions of a Psycho Cat. This is a really good movie. Bloodsuckers and Bloodthirst. Indecent Desires and My Brother's Wife, two Doris Wishman films. Dr. Doom and Wrestling Women versus the Aztec Mummy, some Mexican wrestling films. Scare Their Pants Off and Satan's Bed, starring Yoko Ono. Color Me Blood Red. Basket Case. This is a pretty good horror film, actually. The Dirty Mind of Young Sally and Teenage Bride. Street Corner and Because of Eve. Black Cat and the Fat Black Pussycat. Black Cat's a pretty good film. Hip Hot and 21. Hot Thrills and Warm Chills. And I think that's it, actually. Lorna Maitland's in one of these anyway, not both. Satan in High Heels. Just watched this again the other day. I actually like this movie a lot. It's one of my favorite sort of B movies, and I'll show you how much I like it. It's the only one of these I can claim I own the soundtrack to Satan in High Heels. Like this movie a lot. So there, a little bit of vinyl for the vinyl community. Marijuana, Assassin of Youth, and Reefer Madness. Best prints of any of these films you'll find anywhere is right on this disc. Uncut too, by the way. Most of them are cut. The Psycho Lover and Heat of Madness. The Agony of Love and The Girl with the Hungry Eyes. For some reason I actually like The Agony of Love quite a bit. And now I have box sets here. This is the Bear box. I'll probably have trouble getting these out. And we've got Double Agent 73. Deadly Weapons. Diary of a Nudist and Naked Venus. And Blaze Star Goes Nudist. I have the Herschel Gordon Lewis box, where you get The Wizard of Gore, Something Weird, which they named the company after. Pretty interesting drug film. The Gore Girls, The Gruesome Twosome, She Devils on Wheels, and A Taste of Blood. Two more boxes here. Swamp Girl, back with Swamp Country. I didn't show you this box. This is Drive-In Classics. Speed Lovers and Thunder in Dixie, which I actually just watched both of these the other day, and they're corny race car films, but they're actually not bad. 2000 Maniacs, classic, and another copy of This Stuff Will Kill Ya. And finally, Beauties and Beasts box set. In there, we've got the Extra Weird Sampler, which is about 2+ hours of trailers. It's kind of cool, actually. Night of the Bloody Apes, which is terrible, but I love it for some reason. And Feast of Flesh. The Mighty Gorga in 1 million BC. And The Beast That Killed Women and Monster of Camp Sunshine. And Monster of Camp Sunshine, I just love it for some reason. And The Beast That Killed Women is actually a pretty cool film too. Well, there you go. Something weird from me. My Something Weird video collection. Hope you like that, Brandon, and anybody else that took the time to watch this. And like always, thanks for watching. I got a mess to clean up. See you later. Oh, check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. And next time, I'm sure I'll be back with a vinyl video. Take care, everybody. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you later.